Hey y'all, hey, it is your girl, Coach Tuka. How are you today? In case you are wondering why does Tuka have these shades on, my goodness, I'm gonna tell you, stick beside me. Stick beside me. I got something to say. All right, listen, y'all. It's your girl, Coach Tuka. I know I promised to be in here at 4 p.m. and I'm gonna explain what happened. Hey, Miss Annette. Okay, listen here. Before we get started, y'all know the drill. I need you to first of all share this with somebody who needs just a good, encouraging, and inspiring word. All right, whether it's related to word, losing weight, or just their general life, just share with anybody you know that needs to hear. Make sure you, I know Miss Annette is subscribed. Make sure you are subscribed. Make sure your notifications are turned on. And if anything I say today blesses you, please share and like this video. If you are live, let me know where you're chiming in from. And if you're on the replay gang, type replay so I know you're here and I can come back and speak to you. So let's talk about these shades and why Tanisha, Coach Tuka, is on live with these shades on. Okay. And what does this have to do with you? So, y'all, I have been going live every single day at 4 p.m. for the last 8 days straight. And today I missed it. I know I missed it. Not because I didn't want to show up, but literally because I could not see out of my left eye. I scratched my cornea, and let me tell you, your girl was like out of commission. Okay. I couldn't look at a screen. I was sending texts to my community today, and my 14-year-old had to send them for me. I could not focus. My eyes were watering. I could not even have. Earlier today, I had a patch on it because it was so sensitive to light, and I was in so much pain, so I could not do what I planned to, which was to be here on time. Okay, so that was the whole plan to be here at 4 p.m., but I could not see. Okay. Do you hear me? I could not see. All right. So, with all that going on, guess what? I still made it. Okay. I'm still here just a little later than I originally planned because the truth is, when you make a decision that you're going to be committed to a thing, it does something to you. So, all day, ever since I missed the 4 o'clock, at 4:20, I considered it and I was like, I can't see good. I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. And I was still experiencing pain. And so I'm like, I'm just not gonna probably bring the same energy. Thank you, Miss Annette. I'm like, I'm not gonna bring the same energy. It's not gonna be me. I'm hurting a little bit. It's not gonna work. But when you say you're going to do something, you make a commitment and you are being consistent, it does something to you because I could not shake the fact that I was like, you got a legit reason. You could skip it. People would understand. It would make sense. Okay. I was really going back and forth with myself. But you know what? When you are committed, you are forced to get creative on how you can show up. All right. It hit different when you didn't do what you said that you were gonna do. Okay. And that's exactly what I'm talking about today. So drop a fire in the chat if you have ever told yourself you were gonna do something. You made the commitment. Um, and when you didn't do it, okay, you did it consistently, and then when you didn't do it, it felt a little weird. That's exactly how I felt all day. So I had to teach in the today was day one of our 7-day Get Back Right challenge, and I taught Get Back Right with the shades on and brought a whole word. If you're not there, you need to get over there. Okay, so most people think that when somebody is consistent at something, it's only about them being disciplined. But what nobody really talks to you about is that when you do something every day, you show up every day, you start really getting creative about how you're going to keep that thing going. When you are committed, you start finding new ways to make that thing happen because every day that you told yourself you were going to show up, you're not going to necessarily feel like it. But when you are consistent, you stop making excuses. I had 1,000,001 legitimate excuses, legitimate reasons for why I could not be here today. But when you're consistent, you stop making excuses and you start making adjustments. When you have built a habit, when you do something every day, it feels really off not to do it. So there was no way I was going to end this day without hopping on YouTube Live. I said, I'm just going to be honest and transparent. And this is what it is. Okay. Your girl scratched her eye. Okay. And I can tell you about why later. I'm terrible at, so my eyes have been dry and I've been rubbing them. My husband says rather regularly and rather aggressively. All right. So I have done this to myself recently on more than one occasion, and I'm learning from my experience. All right. So what happens is I can't see any light. My eye tears up. It's red, it's ugly, and I have to like put a patch on it and I can't open it up. So that's what happened today. So I'm just saying that this doesn't just apply to your weight. It doesn't apply to what I'm experiencing today. This applies to everything in your life, your health, your time, your goals. It doesn't matter. It applies to everything. When you start eating better every day, you start trying to figure out how you can make it easier for you to eat better every day. When you go to the gym consistently, you start finding fun ways or ways for you to hit that mark every single day. When you prioritize yourself, you start rearranging some things, moving some things around to make room for it. So the problem is not that you don't have the discipline. The problem is that you haven't been consistent long enough to let your creativity jump on in there. Okay, you haven't done it consistently enough so that it feels weird, and you have to get to a point where you say, you know what, I got to figure out how to do this. I got to get creative about staying committed. So here's what this means for you in terms of weight loss and your health journey. If you finally want to get back to the person that you know you are supposed to do, here's what you have to do first. You have got to commit to showing up even when it looks like this. Okay, even when it's not perfect. Is this ideal? I mean, I'm a very much like energy person. So sitting in front of people with shades on, weird to me. Okay. So, but you have to make the commitment that you're going to show up even when it's not perfect. You have to stay consistent long enough to make it feel like a thing you actually do. You stay consistent, and then it starts to feel weird when you don't do it. And then you let that consistency turn into a commitment. And then once you are committed, you're gonna figure out how to do it. You're gonna get creative enough to start doing it. Because once you do this, you'll never got to start over again. I was sitting there literally thinking, you've been going live for 8 days strong. You've been doing really well. Okay. You are 8 days deep into what you told yourself you were going to do. And if you don't do it, you back at one. You back at square one. And I don't want to be there. So if you figure out how to be consistent long enough for it to feel like a commitment that you cannot miss, you'll get creative on figuring out how to do it. All right. And once you do that, you'll never start over again. All right. If you're really ready to stop restarting, then if you're tired of falling off, getting stuck, and feeling like you have to start over every single Monday, we're not doing it anymore. Today was our last Monday starting over. Okay. I need you in my 7-day Get Back Right challenge. It's free. Keeping it 100 over there. Today we talked about food and people boundaries, and you not too late. You can still get the replay. All right. It's going to help you build the kind of consistency that changes everything for you. So go to www.readysethabits.com. That's readysethabits.com. Um, and get on in the room, baby. We just on day one. We got 6 days to go, and I promise you'll get value. So I want y'all to tell me, drop in the comments something that you've done consistently, and when you didn't do it, honey, it just felt weird that you did not do it. All right. Before you go, make sure you hit share. You never know who may need to hear this word today. All right. Listen, I absolutely love you all the way to life, and there's not a single thing you can do to change that, even if you tried. And I really, 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 really mean it. Okay. Um, because the truth is, I'm on a journey to help as many moms as I can become the best version of themselves. This is about being well beyond the weight. This is about being well beyond the weight. All right. I love you to life, and I will see you guys tomorrow at what time? I will see you tomorrow at what time? 4 p.m. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm coming on out in Jesus' name. See you guys tomorrow. Peace.